Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope this video finds you all well. In today's video, we are going to be tracking expenses. If that is something you are interested in watching, seeing where our money goes, how we track our expenses, then please stay tuned. Hi there, my name is JoJo. If you are new stopping by here, on this channel I share with you our family's journey to financial freedom. If that's something you would be interested in following along with, then please consider subscribing. And if you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you go. As I mentioned, we're back again. This is the second time I'm coming to you guys, showing you how we track our expenses. This is my transaction log. Everything is tracked here. It's not just variable expenses. All of our variable expenses are highlighted in yellow. Bills are pink. Blue is for seeking funds, and then if there's a green highlighted box, that's income, and a purple highlighted box is a savings transaction. We're going to go ahead and just hop right into it, and I'm going to start by drawing my line. So, how was your guys' week? Ours was, I don't know, it was just pretty standard, I guess. We didn't have a whole lot going on. And I also want to know, like, how do you guys track your expenses? Because that was, I think, when we were first starting budgeting, that was what I really didn't know how to do. And we just I watched a lot of videos. We just kind of created a system that worked best for us. So I just drew a line separating the 2 weeks. I just continually carry everything over on the same transaction log. I'm a little congested too, you guys. I don't know if it was allergies because I took my dog to a new park this week, or if I have a little bit of a sinus cold or something, but I'm a little nasally. I apologize. I will try to not sniffle during the video. But I do my weekly check-ins from the previous Thursday to the current Wednesday because of my paycheck budgets. That's just what works out with the paychecks that we have coming in and what's most convenient for me as far as life goes. So we're going to be looking at February 10th until the 16th, and we are cashless budgeters. So I start by going into all of the apps on my phone. We have a debit card and four credit cards. So the ones I most frequently use are, I don't ever really use the debit card. My husband just got a credit card so that he could have the cash back rewards. So really we're not going to be using our debit card for purchases very much, mostly just for bills, but we have a Flex Perks card through our bank, travel card, Costco, and then Kohl's. Those are the cards that I use the most. The first transactions we come to are our paydays, which I'm going to see, I might end up having to take this out because I'm writing on the coil. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, that is much more comfortable. All right, so our first payday was on the 10th, and that was for income 1. And it came in at $28.82.35. That's the category income. Then next was income 2. That was $16.30.50. Category income. Next is gas at Maverick for $40.56. That's a variable expense category, gas. And on the 11th, I ordered a lunchbox. My work was ordering in from one of the restaurants, and I Venmoed $13. So that's going to come from my spending. Our electricity and gas bill came out, and this has jumped. We got our solar panels installed, you guys. I'm really excited. We're still in the process where they have to come inspect it. And they told us that our energy company, of course, takes their sweet time. So it's going to be about 3 weeks before we can tap into our solar panels. I'm hoping by March our bill will be very small or just be gas. And so the electricity will be non-existent. Hoping, because the percent that the electricity and gas has increased is crazy. My husband had mentioned doing our heat as electric. I'm not sure what that would all entail, so we may consider that. Next was another gas. So this one was to fill up the car. If you guys have been following me, we got a more gas efficient car, or we've had one, but my husband's been driving it. All it had was a moving permit. He's going in next week to get it registered. The moving permit expired yesterday, so he has had to resume driving the 4Runner into work, but he ended up filling up the 4Runner again this past week because him and his buddies went to go snowboarding on Friday, and they took the car, or the 4Runner. So this was at Maverick again. And that was for $57.80, which is not bad for the 4Runner. We will sometimes spend $70 to fill up the 4Runner. So I think he still had some money in it. And good news, I had called Xbox. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's a whole saga. If you didn't come here for the soap opera. But last week I told you guys we got billed by Xbox. We don't have Xbox. We don't even have access to the account anymore. And so I called my bank to try to put a freeze on the charges, because you try to go through Xbox and you have to be able to access your account to even start the conversation about canceling. And the bank was able to refute the charge, so I did get refunded. They weren't able to put a freeze on the billing, so it was through my husband's debit card. My husband ended up having to cancel his debit card and get a new card number. So we got that figured out. I'm hoping that takes care of it, but we had pulled that charge that we are now refunded. That was pulled from our electronic sinking fund. So now that that's been refunded, I'm gonna put that back in there and just put that this is for the electronics sinking fund. Next was my husband had stopped at the store, and he had ended up spending $35.90. That's coming from Dad. Next is a Walmart purchase, and this was for Valentine's. My husband had stopped and picked up Valentine's, and that was for $42.61. That's going to come out of the holidays sinking fund. He had stopped at Maverick. This was probably for like an energy drink and a snack or something. Gas stations are his kryptonite. He likes to just stop at the gas station. It's usually the same gas station, so he knows the clerks and all that. Okay, next is our Norton, which is our security firewall on our computer. And I have a sinking fund for this. I'm not sure if it added up. I think I had it at 120. It ended up coming to 134.99. If I'm short, I'm just gonna pull that from the house sinking fund. So I'm gonna put Norton/house just to remind myself. And that was it from our bank. I move over to my Costco app, and I had not gone to Costco the Sunday before because I was off that day, so I did need to stock up on quite a bit of stuff. But this was on the 13th, and we got batteries, toilet paper, and that came to $57. That will come from household. My daughter needed some socks, so those were $10. That will come from the kids sinking fund. And the total purchase was $239.30, so minus the $57 from household and the $10 for my daughter's socks. The rest of this was groceries, and that is $172.30. And I will find that we'll have like these big kind of grocery hauls from Costco where we're getting stocked up on stuff, and then we'll be good for a few months. So it all kind of comes out, but that's obviously a big portion of our grocery budget. I was really short on gas because I had not filled up for 2 weeks. So that cost me $55.28. Okay, now I'm going to move over to my travel card. And the first purchase we come to is a grocery purchase that had cleared. That was on February 11th. That was for $58.24. Then I had gone and picked up a foam roller and a hamper for our towels to go in our laundry room. The foam roller, okay, so this purchase was on, it had cleared on the 11th as well. Guys will probably hear my old dog. He's rolling around, having a good time. He's so cute. He's a Mastiff Rottweiler Akita mix. He is an old man, but he is just such a sweetheart. Okay, so that was $33 for the foam roller. And then the hamper, so the total purchase was $53.01. So I'll just do the $53.01 minus the $33, so $20.01. So what will say the hamper cost, and that came out of household. Okay. Hey Bubba, what you doing, buddy? You coming to say hi? His name's Bubba. It fits him perfect too. His actual name is Marley, but he has never been called Marley except for when he's in big trouble. And see, the next purchase is a donation. We had quite a few random donations that popped up. That was for $114.95. I'm just going to put this to miscellaneous. This is going to put us way over budget there, but we have room with our income, and donating is important to me. I like to have that freedom within my budget. Next is another Walmart. You guys, these Walmart like grocery purchases, they'll just all of a sudden they're not coming through from like weeks prior, and then they'll just all come through at once. I guess it all ends up coming out in the wash, just with as long as I'm tracking everything, but it's just really frustrating. We might end up being over on groceries. Let's see. So this one was Walmart, and there was shampoo, some leg shaving cream. So that is going to come out of households. I had also purchased some wine for $5, so that is for me. All right, we have used up this page. We'll flip over, right, February. Now, I'll just subtract everything out. So it was $93.62. So we'll do $93.62 minus the 16 minus 5. So we spent $72.62 on groceries. Okay. Walmart. We might need to just do some cook from the pantries. Next purchase was on the 14th. That was at our grill. They have this yummy platter. They had not had it for a while, and they just got it back. So we ended up getting 2, which in hindsight, we would be fine with just 1 platter in the future, but it was really good. Next is another donation. This is for $50. That'll come from miscellaneous. There was an Amazon order for something for the aquariums. That was for $40.05. That will come from pets. Next is our utility bill. So our bill for our water bill was $21.23, but they have a convenience fee through this site. So it was $21.23. Let me see, 21.23 plus their $1.99 convenience fee. So our bill actually ended up being $23.22. And that's going to be from the bills category. Next is my son's daycare. And I actually just paid that today. That was for $368. There was no variance there. And then we had our sewer bill, which it looks like it has also gone up. It's normally like $46 or $40 something. It looks like maybe the new norm is going to be $51. We will see, you guys. Everything just keeps going up. Okay, so that is all of the transactions for this week. Let's see, 210 to 216. Let me write that here. The next step is figuring out this remaining. So I will use my paycheck budget forecast to help me calculate the remaining. We're going to start first with income 1. I had predicted it to be $28.50. It came out at $28.82.35. And so that means we received $32.35 more than we had expected. Income 2 came in at $1630.50. I was expecting $1370. It was $260.50 more than we expected. Next, we'll move over to our next line item is gas. I budget $200 every 2 weeks for gas. So we'll take that $200 minus the $40.56 we spent here. That left us with $159.44. We'll move down to our next gas purchase, which was $55.28, which left us with $104.16. And the next gas purchase, whoops, was, oh, I missed one. Oh man, and it's the first one. No. Okay, so I'm gonna cheat you guys because I don't feel like going through white out through all of those. So I'm just gonna minus that 57.80 and white out this one because it's really the most recent that I'm concerned about. And that is 46.36 is what we have left going into week 2. That's tight. We may end up going over in gas. Next is me. My husband and I each get $80 per paycheck for spending. That $13 left me with $67. My only other purchase was that foam roller. That was for $33. That left me with $34. Oh, and my wine. And that left me with $29. Okay, I think that is it for me. Yeah, the rest of these are mostly bills. Okay, next is electricity and gas. I had budgeted $200. We were over by $42.91. Then my husband, he had started with his 80 because this is our first weekly check-in for this paycheck. Spent $35.90. That left him with $44.10. Is that all he had spent? Yeah? Oh no, there was another one, right? Am I just, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm blind today, you guys. Minus $5.94. So that left him with $38.16. Next is our households and pets. Those are lumped together and it gets $150 at the start of the paycheck. We spent $57 here. That left us with $93. Our next households was this 2001. That left us with $72.99. And then we had a $16 purchase. That left us with $56.99. And then we had a pets purchase for $40.05. That left us with $16.94. Oh, we spent some money this week, you guys. We're not off to a good start for February, but it's okay. We're tracking it. It cannot all be sunshine and roses all the time. Okay, so for groceries, that dropped us down to $152.70. I mean, this is real life. This is our real budget, our spending. $58.24. That dropped us down to $94.46. And then we had $72.62. Oh man, $21.84. Oh, okay, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go over budget. We will try. We will get it figured out. Okay, next we will move on to miscellaneous, and this one I already know we're over budget. We blew it just with this first donation. We were over by $14.95, and The next one put us over by $64.95. Okay, and then for our fun, I think that was it. Yeah, I took care of everything on this side. So for fun, family fun, we budget $100, $42.98. Okay, so we still have $57.02 moving into the next week. Our water bill, I had expected it to be, you know what, I don't know what I wrote on here. Okay, so I get notifications. So this is actually going to come in under budget. I think the notification I got was for our sewer bill, and I thought it was for water because if the sewer bill is normally this $49.58. So I just put expected as the water for 51. So we ended up being under budget on the water bill by mistake. I'll take it. It's under budget. Okay, so I'll take the 51 minus the 23.22. So that put us under by $27.78. Honestly, for this budget, I will take what I can get. Okay, so the 51 minus what I had thought our sewer bill would be, which was the usual $49.58. It looks like they bumped it up by $1.42, which isn't too bad, but it's just, you know, it's how it goes. All right. Now I just need to highlight my check boxes, and that will be everything. I'm going to first start with our income. These will be green. Next will be bills. Those will be in pink. We have electricity and gas. That was the only bill for that side. The rest of our bills came out over here. And then sinking funds weren't as many as there were last week. Norton, holidays, electronics, and this one is an addition, so I'm just gonna highlight that for myself. The rest is variable. Okay, we have gas, lots of gas and groceries, and it really is just those, all of a sudden Walmart will just dump all of your purchases. So this was almost, this was like 2 weeks worth of groceries that they released. So we were under budget previous paychecks on groceries, but only because Walmart had not updated charging us, but it's okay. We have enough money to pay for everything, and we have a plan if we need to pivot. We have a baseline plan in place if need be. But that is it. That is how our family tracks expenses week to week. Come back next video to see how I do my weekly check-in using this transaction log. Bye, you guys.